I like the beginning of this song. It's like, okay, are we gonna do a vampire story? Okay, that's cool. And then like just no more story. We're just not doing any more of the story. The story we gave you a taste of what the story is, and now just listen to us through the chorus. It's why are his songs like this? It's actually getting annoying. Hello and welcome back to Ruben Uncut. Continuing along with this idea that we personally find hilarious, even if YouTube doesn't notice we're doing it. We're looking at the lyrics of Gene Simmons of Kiss because he is hilarious, not intentionally. He's just one of history's most trash capitalists, and we love him for that. But also, he kind of trash sometimes. Isn't that right, my good friend Gato, the actual researcher for this project?
Yes, apparently the term on the internet I have seen is Kisstorian. I am a Kisstorian.
Excellent.
I did it, Mom.
Now, my buddy Gato, of course, goes by a pseudonym, and he is just slightly off camera. I know. We're gonna get him a mask at some point, and then he'll be on camera.
Yeah.
But he has to work a pretty square job, and sometimes we don't talk about pretty square things here. Who knows if any of that'll come up today? We're mostly talking about Kiss, but I have had lots of conversations with Gato, which if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm gonna link some of them down here.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, they come up here. I always point down here because that's where it is on the editing tool.
That seems like a design flaw.
But like they appear up here. I wonder if I can control where they appear. I'll look into that. But anyway.
All right. Well, this time I actually slept pretty okay last night, and I ate some food before we got here. But in fairness, just after however many albums of songs about wanting to do bad stuff to Cher, it does take a toll on your brain. But we left off on 1987's album Crazy Nights. Now, the first song that Gene contributed to this album is called No, No, No. Something that I'm sure Gene has heard a lot in his day.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it is kind of a funny title. I feel like it's probably not the only song with this title. Seems like it'd be common.
It's not. Just off the top of my head, Def Leppard has a song called No, No, No.
I wonder if they're about. Do you know if they're about similar things or if they just have the same title?
They just have the same title. Def Leppard's one is not really about anything. It's just a mindless rock song, but it's not pretending to be anything else.
I mean, is substance ever the thing we've wanted from Def Leppard? Probably not.
Nah.
Let's get to Kiss's No, No, No.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm down and out, but don't count me out. Listen here, babe, gonna show you what it's all about. It's time for love, and you're welcome to it. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. So here I am. Do you want me now? Just show me where, and I'll show you how. I want to know.
No, no, no. Doesn't say you won't, if you will. I don't know the tune to the song. No, no, no. Don't say you've had your thrill. No, no, no. Don't say you can't, because you can. Wait, what? No, no, no. Baby, don't say no, no, no.
What's mine is mine, and yours is mine. Baby, just sign on the dotted line. You got 9 lives like an alley cat. Just stick with me and I'll show you where it's at.
It sounds like this might be about some type of maybe a new relationship. Maybe the dotted line is a prenup.
Yeah, I don't know if he ever.
Wait, hold on. He didn't. This wasn't even remotely close to when he got married or thought getting married was something that he would ever do.
Yeah.
So what's he talking? This isn't a marriage license. What the fuck are we talking about? Okay, anyways. You never lied, so take a bow. That was then, babe, and this is now. I want to know.
And of course, again, it's the exact same. He doesn't even do any ad libs, which is strange for Gene.
Interesting.
Just when you thought it was safe, gonna show you where, gonna show you how. Don't stop me now. Got my foot in the door.
This is taking a dark turn.
Yeah.
Oh, don't say no. Don't say no, 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 no.
Is this guy? Is this about restraining order?
That's kind of what it sounds like.
This very much like Gene maybe was asked very nicely not to go back to Cher's house, and he kept going back to Cher's house. That's the thing I get from this.
We've already made a lot of references to stuff we went over in the last episode. So, if you haven't seen that one, it's going to be... That one, I think, will be down here. Wait, no, it'll be up here. Here? I don't know. The camera's going to flip the image. I know it. Anyways. Yeah, that is what it sounds like. Cher. It definitely sounds like Cher. Before we continue, I just want to say a couple of things about... So you sent me some music videos to some of the songs that we went over last time that I hadn't heard of.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, having watched those videos, I have a couple basic thoughts on them. The first one, which is that I Like It Loud, has a music video almost designed to make parents upset. Like it's like, and that song is actually dumber than I thought it was. Like when we read the lyrics, I was just like, this is just dumb word salad. But then I watched the video and I was like, oh no, the music that goes with it's dumb too.
Yep.
It's not just the lyrics. What was the other one? Oh, yeah, She's So European.
Yeah.
10 times weirder song than I thought it was just from the lyrics. Oh my God. That music video is unhinged, and it's literally just them playing. It's just Gene's face is out of control.
Yeah, those are the demon faces he would make for like his hard rock songs before that. And then they're trying to go pop, and he's singing a song about she's so European, and he's doing the tongue thing and the fucking like rolling his eyes back and
like, yeah, no, look, I'm trying to create a visual for people who aren't looking at the music video. Maybe I'll edit in some of the music video. The point is, it's unhinged.
The way he stares into the camera is a lot, and I feel like he would probably do that at shows. Just find somebody in one of the first couple of rows and just maintain eye contact.
Like it just, and I forget, and like I joked in the previous episodes about how non-threatening Kiss's music comes across, because it does. But like Gene's face like makes up for it. Like my whole life I've just thought, why is everyone looking at them as satanic? They just got silly makeup on. But now I've seen Gene's face when he's singing, and my major thought is, oh shit, yes, I would like to lock up my daughters, but let's lock up everyone to be safe from whatever the fuck is going on with Gene's face. Holy shit, it's unhinged.
Once the 80s roll around, they made videos. Gene was not the focus of them ever. So
somebody must have noticed. Somebody must have noticed how unhinged he looked.
Like, you take away the face paint, that's even worse.
Yeah,
it's just a guy looking at you then.
Oh my God, I can't even. So he makes those faces without the face paint?
Not the eyes roll back, but he did still stick his tongue out occasionally.
And I feel like he doesn't even have the same excuse as Miley Cyrus gave for why she sticks her tongue out all the time, which I think was something about how she just doesn't know what to do with her face. People are taking pictures of her, so she sticks out her tongue. Gene knows it's sexual.
Yeah, he absolutely.
He does.
Okay,
and I'm confident we could even find recordings of him saying
probably. I think he admitted to that in his book, because like he didn't know that everybody didn't have a tongue that long, and then one day he stuck his tongue out when he yawned accidentally, and someone was like, "What the fuck?" and then everyone wanted to see his tongue after that. And apparently, that's how he had his first sexual experience.
I will say that, like we joke about how Gene Simmons from the sex video that came out, and from also the descriptions that you've read about, well, Gene, that we joke about him being bad at sex, but like you have to figure, like, at least he goes down on chicks. Yeah. I mean, and maybe he's even decent at it, because like he's gonna want, because like his own narcissism is gonna want him to show off the tongue. I mean, like, doesn't necessarily mean that he's good at it, but he would at least be putting in effort.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a thing. Maybe, ladies, maybe that's why his wife stays with him. She's like, oh no, you better warm me up before we get going here.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not looking forward to sitting on top of you for about a minute and a half and then going to bed.
Yeah.
So you better go down on me, Gene.
Yeah. Okay, so the next thing, continuing the just common turn of phrase as song titles and also included in lyrics. Crutch, Hell or High Water.
Oh yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's basically a Western title. That's.
Yeah.
Here I am, all alone. Been 2 days since you've been gone. 3 a.m. wide awake. Yeah, I'm lonely, and I can't take it.
Oh, lonely Gene Simmons.
It didn't even feel like, these feel more like dialogue than lyrics.
All right. You win a few, you lose a few, but I can't help missing you. Can't sleep at night, ain't feeling right, but I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get to you. That doesn't sound that much better. Come hell or high water, I'm gonna love you. Come hell or high water, gonna hold you. Come hell or high water, wrap my arms around you. Come hell or high water.
Now you're gone, hurt so bad, feelings I have never had. Been so long since you've been mine. Now I'm wound in the lost and found, and there you stand. Now I know I'm never gonna let you go. Ain't fooling around. No, gonna make every minute count.
Come hell or high water, I'm gonna love you. Come hell or high water, I'm gonna hold you. Come hell or high water, wrap my arms around you. Yeah, I'm gonna get to you.
I'm gonna love you, hold you, wrap my arms around you. Yeah, sure, Jane, whatever.
Baby, don't doubt it. Ain't no doubt about it. I'm gonna love you. Come hell or high water. Gonna hold you. Come hell or high water.
After a certain point, you just have to wonder who he's trying to convince.
Yeah, is this Cher? Is this to Cher?
Probably, I don't know. Maybe it does. If that's, there's no random specifics though.
That's true. That is true. That's normally the thing that tips us off to the fact that it's about Cher. This one is just, he's just lonely.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Which he might not even be lonely. He just now, from having been dumped by Cher, has a point of reference for lonely, is the thing. Yeah, so now he can write songs about it.
We're getting to the point where he's probably, like, he's, this is around the time where he meets his now wife. So
is it worth mentioning that the song ends on a yeah?
Well, I mean, it's Gene Simmons, so of course, like, yeah.
No, I mean, but is it worth us pointing it out? Like, we didn't even read it. We're just like, oh, yeah.
It's Gene Simmons, just like, I, a lot of times these lyric transcriptions of rock songs from this era, I feel like the yas and the ooh whoa woes or whatever weren't written down. It was just like a vocal embellishment that they did in the studio. But with Gene Simmons, I do believe he sat down and wrote in all the no's and oh yeahs and whoa woes. I would 100% believe he would do that.
Yeah, that seems like something he would do. Let's see here. So after Hell or High Water, what do we get? What do we got here?
Okay, Hell or High Water.
Okay, do I got this in the right order? I got Good Girl Gone Bad.
Yes, this one's disgusting.
This one's disgusting? Mm-hmm. Okay, fun.
It's about Gene Simmons fucking a teenager in a car.
Oh. So yeah, no, pretty disgusting. The thing about I am confident that I had to specifically type in. Yeah, no, I had to add the word "kiss" to the search for this one because they're not the only people to use this title. Not even close. All right.
Okay. Yeah. It ain't love, but it ain't so bad. She ain't nothing like you ever had, which is almost word for word the same opening couplet for Calling Dr. Love. Almost. So he's almost quoting himself.
Fucking Dr. Love.
Face of a woman, hands of a child. Yeah. What the fuck did that mean, Gene? What does that mean, bud?
Did she
care to enlighten us on what that fucking means, Gene?
It
looks like it can only mean one thing.
Like, there's so many other ways you could describe a person's hands. What do you mean hands of a child? Do you just mean they're small? Please just mean they're small. I don't know actually how much better that is, but it could be worse.
Okay, been a long time coming. Now she's going wild. Well, I know she ain't the girl next door. She ain't the girl she was before.
Well, I'm sorry, I lost my place.
Yes.
There it is. All right. She's a good girl gone bad. One kiss can drive me mad. Good girl. Come on. Show me the way. Yeah.
The girl can't help it. She's out of control. I gotta have her. She's so hot to hold. Yeah. She's getting her way, but I'm having my fun. Steaming up the window with the radio on.
Oh boy.
Okay. Gene Simmons is in his almost his late 30s.
Hey, let's just hopefully they're at least supposed to be 18 in this story. Where were we? Well, she ain't searching. She knows the score. It ain't love she's looking for. But now she's gone too far. She found love in the back of my car.
She's a girl gone bad when kissed drive mad. And that's it. That's it. He just victory laps the chorus after that.
Which, of course, she's a good girl gone bad. One kiss can drive me mad. Oh, wait. All of that is the chorus?
Yep.
So this song is actually just chorus.
Pretty much, yeah. There's some ad-libs, but that's it. That's it. It's just, I'm a disgusting pervert and I fuck in my car. Hands of a child, blah, blah, blah. Like, just, oh, God. Like I said, Gene Simmons was born in 1948, and this is 1987.
Also, this, the thing is that, my first thought is to give him the benefit of the doubt that this, and be like, maybe just he's talking about some 18-year-old groupie. Although, who takes their groupie in their car? Yeah. But Christine 16 exists, so I have to sit here in deep concern.
Yeah.
Although, it's probably just made up nonsense.
Yeah. All right. So next,
but he is a pervert for thinking it.
The final Gene contribution to Crazy Nights, which is nothing to write home about album, called Thief in the Night. And this one, my only note that I wrote down underneath it was fucking boring.
Yeah, no, I mean, once again, we're just returning to the grab bag full of song names that anyone can use.
Far off in the distance, a shape in the night, all right. On a mission of mercy, if the price is right. He tries to possess her and she bites.
It's a ritual slaying, but the tables are turned. Oh no. And now he's praying. But it's his turn to burn. Is this about vampires?
I probably. She breaks into his heart like a thief in the night. So that means the backing vocals did that. It's in parentheses. She never leaves her mark.
In a hotel chamber on a cryptic note. 'Cause where there's fire, there's gotta be smoke. Oh no! Footsteps in the twilight and red nails round his throat. It's
And then
I'm leaning towards vampires.
Yeah, and then back to the ritual slanging, and he just victory laps the chorus again.
Like, why are all his songs like this? It's like
because he thinks that's what people like.
It's like he.
Gene Simmons thinks everyone is stupid, but especially Gene Simmons because he likes this.
Like it's like if every book was abridged in a manner where like you only had the opening chapters and then it just repeated the most memorable parts over and over again.
It would not surprise me if Gene Simmons' favorite Beatles song is Hey Jude.
I mean, I don't hate Hey Jude.
Yeah, but the victory lap and na 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 part, he loved that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes.
That's probably what gave him the idea to do it in all his songs.
Like the beginning of this song, it's like, okay, are we gonna do a vampire story? Okay, that's cool. And then like just no more story. We're just not doing any more of the story. The story, we gave you a taste of what the story is, and now just listen to us do the core. Why are his songs like this? It's actually getting annoying.
All right. But yeah, that's it for Crazy Nights. And now we move on to 1989's Hot in the Shade, which is widely regarded as their worst one.
Wait, is the album or the song?
Album.
Okay. I thought I had the wrong song up for a second.
Hot in the Shade come down in 89, and that's when CDs were starting to take over as the main musical media because you can fit a bunch more stuff on there. And Kiss just took advantage of this and went the quantity over quality route with their songs.
Guys, we can put 800 megabytes of music on this thing. That's insane. Let's use all of it.
This album is over an hour long.
What?
Because they got so fucking pumped about having more space for more songs.
This is a whole fucking concert.
Yeah. The Hot in the Shade.
Or like 1/4 of a Grateful Dead concert.
Yeah. Hot in the Shade. Also, the liner notes, and this is 1989, mind you. The liner notes feature Kiss showing concern for their fans during the AIDS epidemic, with the phrase apparently prominently featured on the liner notes in this album: AIDS is no party.
Well, I mean, in fairness, if you were to live your life via the Kiss lifestyle, you would probably be at risk for AIDS.
Yeah. But at this point, Paul and Gene are both like in committed relationships. I think Paul had a kid already by now, and Gene was about to. So like they weren't really banging around like that anymore.
But Gene was not married yet at this point.
No, he was not. He didn't get married till like 2010, I think, something like that.
Ooh.
So, let's see. Hot in the Shade is also notable in that this is the first album ever where Gene Simmons didn't write any of his contributions completely by himself.
Interesting.
Yeah. Either Bruce Kulick, who was their guitar player at the time, Tommy Thayer, who was their guitar tech, who would eventually become their full-time guitar player, and Vinnie Poncia from before, the Peter Criss's friend. Those are one or all of these three guys are credited in all of Gene's contributions, at least one of or all of them. Okay, the very first Gene song is called "Betrayed."
Yep, got it up here on the screen.
And you can trust me. Wait till you see what this song is about and how it makes no sense. You don't buy it coming from Gene Simmons.
So wait, hold on, I have a question I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
So would you say that him being partnered with other people improved his songs in any way?
Not lyrically.
They were
just structured a little better.
Okay, well, I'm down for some structure. Let's see what we got here. You pay your taxes. You pay the rent until you haven't got a cent. It's all the law of the jungle if you got the hunger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah.
That is not a rhyme.
That good old-fashioned Gene Simmons slant rhyme. All right. Just hold on to what you got. Just live it to the last drop. You can't help it. You just can't stop. Betrayed. Yeah, life's a bitch, so just don't feel betrayed. No, you ain't the only one who's been betrayed.
You think we're back to talking about Cher again?
I mean,
or is he just like riffing on?
I think he's just there's no specifics.
Okay, so hard to say.
Yeah.
Stone cold and all alone. You're wearing everything you own. They bare your flesh and strip your soul. What? But underneath, you got a heart of gold.
Yep, just hold on to what you got. Hold on, betrayed.
Wait, what? Just hold on to what?
Yeah, you ain't betrayed. Yeah, see, what the fuck is this song about? It's like, oh, life sucks. It's so hard. For me, Gene Simmons. Betrayed. Yeah, you ain't satisfied. I know you feel betrayed. Yeah, you ain't crucified. So just get real. Betrayed. Yeah.
I know you got your back against the wall. Your motive is to give up. Only thing you can do is just hold on. That's right.
All alone, far from home, and you're feeling cold as stone. Don't give up, don't give in. Life's a bitch, and you lose or you win. Then betrayed.
Life's a bitch, and if you lose or win, wait, I don't understand the structuring of that sentence.
I don't understand what this song is trying to say.
It just sounds like, I don't know.
It's like, hey, man, you pay your bills. It's like you're listening to someone ranting to their friend on the phone while they're walking past you, and you don't know the rest of the thought. It's just, yeah, man, you work real hard, you pay your taxes and your bills, and then nothing. The song's about nothing.
And then the last part, it just repeats that shit.
Yeah.
And then it goes, and then they just say betrayed, like at least a dozen times. That's more than a dozen times. That's
yep. And then which will bring us to a return to form for Gene, a song called Prisoner of Love. It's about how he's trapped by all the fucking. It's just so much fucking he's got to do. Oh no,
Gene, you made up your own problem because you wanted it to come true. Okay.
Oh man, this one. Let's see. If I can survive, and if you can't deny it, don't give me love. No, don't even try it. Just give me your trust, and I'll tell you no lies. This is the truth, and I don't know why. What?
Yeah, no, I don't understand any of that.
Yeah.
Can't you hear your heart is beating? Don't you hear it beating? Don't you feel the sweet, sweet feeling? Can't you feel that feeling? Anytime you need some loving.
Yeah, I know I'm a prisoner of love and I can't break these chains. Yeah, chains. Yeah, yes, I know. But here comes that feeling again. The horniness, I assume.
And if you can't believe all your alibis, I can tell by that look in your eyes. When we make love, you play hard to bet. You bet what you give is what you get.
Anytime I see you going, anytime I see you gone, every time the feeling's growing, this feeling's growing. Anytime I need your loving. So I guess he just calls his penis this feeling.
I guess so. Yeah, no, I'm a prisoner of love and I can't break these chains. Yeah, yes, I know, but here comes that feeling again. I know it's much too late, but I can't help this feeling. No, I can't look away.
Yeah, prisoner of love, you can't break the chains.
Okay, so like improv songs have more structure than Gene Simmons songs.
Like your average round of a to-do round has more logic than.
Yeah, no, this. Oh my god.
Okay, now this next one, love's a slap in the face.
Okay, that the tonality here was a real whiplash.
Yep. The first note.
How is this fucker structured?
Yeah, the first thing I've written down for this one is stupid. And there's and too many nods for forced crowd participation. I hate forced crowd participation in songs, and the 80s is just fucking dripping with it, and it bothers me. Because you know, when you see songs with stuff that clearly is designed to be crowd participation, you know they're going to play it in the live set, and it's usually a shitty song.
I don't know whose fault this is, but it's not clear where this song breaks. I've been up, down, and all around. Tell you what I'm feeling. I've been hurt, and I've been pushed around. It's how I got this feeling. I never thought I could hurt so good. No. Never thought I could lose myself.
But I just can't hide it. They never let you down easy. Now listen, and here's the chorus. Sometimes love is like a slap in the face. You've been burned and still it's the same old mistake. If you want my opinion, I'll give it to you straight. Love is like a slap in the face. Singing na 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 na.
Love's got a hold on me. I can't believe it, but it's plain to see. Turns me upside down and inside out. Don't know why it never fails to make you scream and shout. I never knew I could fool myself, so no, I never thought I could hurt so good, but just can't hide it. Now guess I'm feeling no pain. Now listen. Now listen.
Sometimes love is like a slap in the face.
You've been burned, and still, it's the same old mistake. If you want my opinion, I'll give it to you straight. Love is like a slap in the face, singing na 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 na.
I never knew I could hurt so good. No. I never thought I'd say no. But I'm here, babe. I got a secret inside. Sometimes love is like a ball and chain. Sometimes keep you up at night. Why is it always the same? If you want the truth, it's something I can't explain. Love is like a ball and chain. Yeah, na. So he switches metaphors at the end to another cliche metaphor.
You're right. That song is stupid.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie.
And that thus ends the 80s.
I am beginning to seriously think that Gene Simmons might be a contender for like one of the worst songwriters of all time. Yeah. Maybe not the worst, but he's gonna make his way up the list.
Okay. Well, this album bombed as you might expect, because it's too long and songs aren't very good. But at this point, they took some time off to like take care of their newfound children.
Do you know who his collaborators were on these songs?
Bruce Kulick, Tommy Thayer, and Vinnie Poncia.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, Bruce Kulick is their guitar player at the time.
Okay.
Tommy Thayer was Bruce's guitar tech, who Bruce would recommend as his replacement after he leaves.
Oh wait, do you mean they all were collaborating on all of them, or did different people do different ones? I guess that's what
different people did different ones. I don't remember which.
Oh, okay.
But I know Vinnie Poncia did some.
Do you know who did Cadillac Dreams?
Cadillac Dreams,
which I believe is the next one, unless I have these out of order.
Okay. We're on. Let's see. We're on Revenge now.
That's the name of the album.
Yeah.
So Gene didn't actually make that many songs for that specific album.
Hot in the Shade, not really. Wait. No. Prisoner of Love loves us up the face. Oh wait, no. We got one song left. Hot in the Shade. I'm sorry.
What is it?
Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell.
Well, do I have that up over? Oh, here we go. I just had it out of order.
Okay.
Yeah, Hot in the Shade, 1989. Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell. The title makes me feel. Is this ballady?
No.
No. Okay, never mind. I think you're first now.
I'd have to be a mind reader, baby, just to know what's going on. You don't need no crystal ball, sugar. Can't you see my love is strong?
I wonder if that I wonder if love is still their code word for penis. Do you know my temperature's starting to rise up and it's dragging me under your spell?
I'm somewhere between heaven and hell. Sometimes I think you want to, but I can never tell. Somewhere between pleasure and pain. Went back to the 70s crush. I'm about to go insane. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry.
You don't have to see no fortune teller. To see I just can't take no more, no. You've been such a heartbreaker, baby. You keep a lock on heaven's door. Oh, ain't you getting tired of going through the motions and standing in the shadows of love?
I'm somewhere between heaven and hell.
Oh, wait, we're skipping that part?
Oh, wait. Oh, where are we?
I think it's right there.
Somewhere between heaven and hell. Sometimes I think you want to, but I can never tell. Somewhere between truth and a lie. Sometimes I wonder why I can't hurt you. Oh, I can't hurt you.
Don't need your lovin'. Don't want nothing. Don't need your sympathy. Don't need a friend. I just want something I can believe in. I can believe in.
Ain't you tired of going through the motions and hiding in the shadow of love?
I think like Shadow of Love is a better song title.
Yeah.
I don't know why this song is not called Shadow of Love or Standing in the Shadow of Love or Hiding in the Shadow of Love even. I'm somewhere between heaven and hell. Sometimes I think you want me, but I can never tell. Somewhere between pleasure and pain. I'm about to go insane. I'm so hungry. I feel like hungry is meant to stand in for horny here.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, this next part's actually different.
Where are we at? I'm somewhere between heaven and between love and hate. Don't know just what I'm feeling. Babe, I think it's getting late. Somewhere between the truth and a lie. Sometimes I wonder why I can't hurt you. Oh, somewhere between. I can't hurt you somewhere between the truth and a lie. Sometimes I wonder why I can't hurt you.
Yeah, no, what does that mean?
Gene?
What does that mean? Are you saying you wish you could smack her around, Gene? What's going on? What were you thinking in your 30s? You stunted man-child? All right, so now it's the Cadillac Dreams.
Did I miss that? Oh my god, did I miss that one in my notes? Because I did not see that one in here. What album does it have?
It says it's on Hot in the Shade.
Oh, I missed one? Yeah, okay. Another one?
So this one is also from Hot in the Shade.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's do it. Okay.
So this may be your first time seeing this one.
It's just they're all so bad. And I was just kind of like, okay, I guess.
All right, so this one starts off with him talking about being a teenager. When I was 17, found out just what it means. If you can get it free, just ain't worth a damn. When I heard the preacher say, don't throw your life away, I got that message and I wrote it on the wall. I don't want anybody telling me lies. No, I don't want your diamond ring because you ain't got my size. Wait a minute. He was not raised Christian. No. What's he talking about?
I want money. That's what I need. I got Cadillac dreams. Please, mister, don't you take it from me. Give me money more than I need. I got Cadillac dreams waiting on me. Cadillac dreams.
Ah, yes. Enforcing male materialism. Good for you, Gene, you capitalist pig. That's what your makeup should have been, Gene. A pig for capitalism.
Yeah.
When I had the young boy blues, I paid some young boy dues. I learned the hard way. There's heartbreak every day. Stone cold reality came crashing down on me. Well, life was hard on me, but I still don't give a damn. When I was 17, I was an angry young man, but I won't let just anybody tell me who I am.
And then the chorus.
I think this song is about capitalism.
I just want money, blah, blah, blah. It's the exact same. When I was 17, there was a beauty queen checked in a one-room suite, the back seat of my car. When you want all the best things money can buy, you gotta reach down inside of you, reach up to the sky.
That's, well, which is it, Gene? In down inside of you or up to the sky? Yeah, I want money. Oh, is any of this different?
No.
Wait, hold on. I think there's only the last part's different. Someday, one day, just you and me will ride inside these Cadillac dreams. Oh, Gene.
You're so boring.
Yeah, no, it just, I mean, like this.
Okay.
This is wow. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just him reinforcing materialism. It's fine.
Yeah, and that's the end of the 80s. And now next up is
wait. I think what about the street giveth and the street taketh away? Also from Hot in the Shade.
The fuck? I probably got too excited about.
Also, is Boomerang from the 80s? Oh yeah, we got two more. We got Boomerang and Hot in the Shade. I mean, not Hot in the Shade. We got the street giveth and the street taketh away.
Yeah, this is the street giveth and taketh away. Gene Simmons gonna tell us about the streets.
What streets, Gene? What streets? Wait, did he grow up in? Was he poor when he was a kid?
I mean, Israel, yeah.
Okay.
And then they moved in with his uncle for a little while, and then his mom remarried, and it was fine.
Oh yes, his uncle who is a boat.
This is the raft uncle. Yes. that apparently, yeah, his uncle went to America and tried to bring Gene's mom with him, and she said no.
So she just sent Gene?
No, Gene wasn't born yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is World War II.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so the street.
Okay. Hey, man, gotta take a stand. So you think you've been had? I'm here to bet you street's gonna get you. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. What? Hey, man, it's getting out of hand. Cross your heart and hope to die. You got yours and I got mine. I'm coming to get what's coming to you.
What? Because the street giveth and the street taketh away. Where there's no blind justice, no way. What does Gene? What does Gene think he's writing a song about here?
I don't know. Hey, man, don't you understand? You can run, but you can't hide. There ain't no life after death, so save your breath. You're gonna be a rock and roll suicide. Hey, man, do you need a hand? But I ain't no blessing in disguise. Feel the agony and the ecstasy. It's gonna burn right through you.
Because the street giveth and the street taketh away. Where there's no blind justice, no way. Life's too short, so help yourself, because I don't walk on water. What the fuck?
The street gives, street taketh away, no blind justice, no way. And it repeats like that for solid 40 seconds.
Like, what? Like, what? Like, it's like someone put into an AI, like, okay, I need something for a black street preacher to say on a corner, and the AI just spit out this nonsense.
Yeah.
Like, what? What even is this, Gene?
Yeah, I think what happened with my notes is I got so frustrated with how many fucking songs there are on Hot in the Shade and just got frustrated and skipped to Revenge because that's what I wanted to. I wanted to take notes on.
Well, here's Boomerang.
Okay.
Gonna throw down the dice on a roll. It's a showdown. Gonna walk on hot coals. Cut the deck. Better place your bet, because the game ain't over yet.
Want to keep you under lock and key. Can't you see what you do to me? Get the noose. I know I'm gonna hang because you're like a boomerang, boomerang.
What? On the way up, you change your tune, so pay up, and it ain't too soon. Can't make up or break up, can't feel a thing. You want a piece of everything. Is it about Cher again?
First you're cold and then you're hot. You're in the mood and then you're not. Yeah, I know I'll get a bang because you're like a boomerang, boomerang.
You can slip and you can slide, but there ain't nothing you can hide. You just can't say no. Well, here I come, baby, and here I go.
A boomerang, boomerang.
Okay, well, at least that was mercifully short.
Yeah, that's surprisingly short for Gene. Now we're on Revenge, though.
All right, so what are we up to now?
We are up to 1992's album Revenge.
Now, in the 80s, they practically had an album every year. In the 90s, they started to slow down, though. Is that right?
Yes. Well, the reason for the gap between Hot in the Shade and Revenge is that their drummer, Eric Carr, was diagnosed with cancer.
Oof.
And he ultimately passed away from that, which weighed on all of them heavily. Because from what I have read in every book, and even like former members of Kiss, just love Eric. Like apparently Eric was just the best guy ever. Like he was just so nice and humble, and he was nice, and like the fans liked him because they felt like he was one of them because he actually was at one point. Like Eric, apparently, what endeared Eric Carr to them was when he came to audition because he had never been in a band before. He just would play drums for fun. After he played a few songs with them and they thought they got all they needed out of him, he assumed he wasn't going to get the job. So he just said, "Hey, thanks, guys. That was really fun. Hey, can I get your autographs, actually?" And he went down to his car and he had like a copy of like Hotter Than Hell or something, and they all signed it for him. And apparently this like touched them. And that's why they let him into the band.
Fascinating.
Yeah. But so rest in peace, Eric Carr. This Revenge does contain the last thing that Eric Carr ever recorded.
Wow.
Which was a vocal line for a song that Gene did not write, so we will not be discussing it, unfortunately. It's called God Gave Rock and Roll to You.
Rest in peace, Carr.
Yeah, rest in peace, Eric. You were a nice man. You were Kiss did not deserve you. Especially Gene. Let's see. So Revenge. Now they got this new drummer called Eric Sanger, and he can sing better than Eric too. So they have that going. So they have more full out backing vocals. And since Hot in the Shade and if we're there being honest, probably the previous 3 or 4 albums weren't that good. They called this album Revenge because it's like, okay, we're back now. We're hard and we're ready to go. Yeah, we're heavy Kiss now because this is 1992.
And makeup or no makeup at this point?
No makeup stuff.
Oof.
So they haven't quite reached grunge point. They still kind of dress like a little like flashy rock star, but Gene does have some stubble.
From what I've seen, he does not look good with facial hair. It's not his thing.
He does not. But the first song that Gene contributed is also the song that everyone loves on this album. It is universally loved. No one thinks it's gross, which we'll get to in the other song.
So there's some other songs that get pretty gross.
Yes. Oh, okay. Good Lord, yes. Okay, but we're on Unholy right now. This is the only heavy song on the album, so I don't know where they get off calling this the heaviest album Kiss ever made. Okay. I was there through the ages, chained the slaves to their cages. I have seen you eat your own. I'm the cycle of pain of 1,000-year-old rain.
Okay. Start off pretty wild. Talk about slaves. I am suicide and salvation, the omen to nations that you worship on all fours. I am the infection of famine that's knocking at your door. Actual attempts to rhyme. Interesting.
That's why you're feeling so, oh, I was created by man. You know I'm unholy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This actually does sound like metal. My goodness. I am the incubus. I laid the egg in you. The woman that burrows through your brain, but you are the beast that calls me by my name.
You send your children to war to serve bastards and whores. So now you know you created me on the day that you were born.
I was created by man. I'm the Lord of the Flies. You know I'm unholy. From the left hand of power comes my father of lies. Yeah, unholy, unholy.
I lay you down to sleep, your soul to keep. Better cross your heart before you die. And now you know that you are mine. That's why you're feeling so unholy.
That actually sounds like metal. My goodness.
Yeah, and it's a very metally song. It's actually a really cool song. Like, credit where credit's due. It's really good. It's probably the coolest thing he'd written in 20 years at that point.
Yeah, and it doesn't do that thing where he didn't just victory lap the chorus over and over.
Yeah,
again.
So it's historic in that factor, which is probably why people like it, Gene. It's probably why people like it.
Congratulations, Gene. This song doesn't suck.
All right. But this next one, this is not the one good one, not a trend that will continue through the rest of Revenge for Gene. Just a funny note, this very heavy song about evil incarnate being made manifest is followed by a song called Take It Off, where Paul Stanley just sings about how he likes looking at stripper boobies.
Take it off, yeah, baby.
And it's really weird. It's very jarring, going from to oh yeah, show me them boobies, girl, I'm 40.
Oh wow.
Okay, but now we get to spit. And I am very confused about the tonality of spit.
Okay.
And I will welcome any explanations to any people who think this is a cool song. I do not, but if you could at least explain to me what he's trying to get at, it would be cool. Okay, got no manners, and I'm not too clean, but I know what I like, if you know what I mean. God, so fucking
I
mean.
feel like he's used that before.
What'll people say? Well, Mister can't use. I hate it when he says the word Mister. Just anybody who says the word Mister just sounds like a little kid in an early '60s sitcom. Well, gee, Mister, can't you see? It don't mean spit to me, Mister. Like, just come on now.
Ow, hot damn, and Lord above, want a lot of woman with a lot of love. Well, Finn is in, but it's plain to see it don't mean spit to me. That makes it sound like he wants to bang bigger chicks.
And his wife is not a bigger woman, by the way. She has big tits, but
like, was he dating her at this time?
They've had a kid together.
Okay, he dated his wife for a long time before they got married.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know.
Okay.
Oh, it definitely sounds like this is about banging bigger chicks.
Yeah. I think they were just trying to do their own version of Whole Lotta Rosie, that AC/DC song that is also about banging a fat chick. Hey baby, I need big hips, sweet lips, make a man out of me. The bigger the cushion, the better the pushing, most definitely.
Oh, to keep me satisfied, I need a whole lot of woman. Baby, baby, for a ride after ride after ride, I need a whole lot of woman. Yeah, because what you are is what you eat, and I need something sweet. I need something sweet.
Just lock the windows, close the doors. Then she gets down on all fours. Let the neighbors talk, but can't you see it don't mean spit to me? No. Ow, yeah, buddy do, dee do, buddy do, ow.
What?
Yeah, it's a weird song. I don't like it.
Yeah, yes, I do. To keep me satisfied, I need a whole lot of woman. Yeah. For ride after ride after ride, I need a whole lot of woman. Oh, I'm telling you, because what you are is what you eat. Yes, I need something sweet. I want something.
Yeah, because meatless girls don't satisfy me. I need a whole lot of woman. Mama, for... Yeah, that's just fucking... Remember how he didn't victory lap the chorus on Unholy? Well, he remembered how to do that.
Okay, here's one.
Don't worry, everyone. Gene's okay.
He added one. He added one thing to the final one, which is, "Ooh, I need a whole lot of woman. I need a whole lot of woman. Take it, Bruce. I need a whole lot of woman. Yeah. Oh. I need a whole lot." Who is Bruce?
Bruce Kulick, the guitar player. He's probably just cueing another pointless flash guitar solo.
Okay.
Okay, let's.
And next up is Domino, which you said something to me earlier that made me excited to come to this one. So what's up with this song?
It's about Gene Simmons perving over a 16-year-old girl again. Except this time, instead of being in his late
1992.
Yep. Except instead of being in his 20s, he's in his 40s now, singing about this 16-year-old girl. I think it's like a sugar daddy, sugar baby thing.
Gene, only the wider the age gap, the weirder it gets. You have to understand this.
Also, before we get into this was the single. This was what they made a music video for. This and Unholy.
Is the music video one of those ones where they don't really show what the song is about, or is it one of the ones where they do?
It's just Gene driving in a car, and then he's eating a cheeseburger in the car. Then he's driving the car again, and I think he's in like Vegas or something because there's a lot of neon lights around him.
Okay.
Yeah. He eats a cheeseburger in a car. That's the video.
Let me tell you my story. I gotta.
This is the intro. He says this in a low, like I think he's trying to sound like the guy in ZZ Top.
Let me tell you my story. I got a man-sized predicament, and it's a big one. Goes like this, yeah.
And then it's just, oh yeah, it's just ad libs.
My. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep, never. I know exactly how this song goes. It's gonna be very hard for me not to sing it, but we will get sued by Gene Simmons if we sing it.
Oh,
probably. Never had confession. Never had a home. Never had no worry until I met Domino.
Ain't Virgin Mary, lover I confess. Got my hesitations, 'cause she kisses like the kiss of death. What?
Loves lots of money. Backs against the wall. Calls me sugar daddy. She knows she's got me by the balls. They call her Domino.
Oh, dear God. Got a reputation. Haven't got a hope. It's a sticky situation if she ain't old enough to vote.
Loves to play with fire, loves to hurt so good, loves to keep me burning because she's a bad habit, that's good. They call her Domino. Do it. And then the guitar solo happens. And then he talks this part too.
Every day I walk, every day time I walk through that door, and it's the same damn thing. That bitch bends over, and I forget my name.
And then it loves lots of money, backs against the wall, calls me sugar daddy. She knows she's got me on balls. And then
love to play with fire, lover I confess. Got no hesitation, 'cause she's a bad habit, yeah, bad habit. And she's a bad habit, yeah. Gee, what?
And just like Christine 16, there are people who will defend the ever-loving fuck out of this song. And it was a staple in their live sets for the rest of their career. Sometimes they would play it and Christine 16 in the same set.
Jesus Christ. I really hope there was not a Christine that he just keeps writing songs about.
Okay, so but don't worry. Next we have something to get the taste out of that mouth, called Thou Shalt Not.
Now, this one is the first one we've come to that, interestingly enough, lyrics aren't up on Google, so I had to go to another website. So that's fun.
So now this begins a new lyrical obsession that Gene continues for a short while, not as long as some of his other lyrical obsessions, of Gene getting confronted by some religious zealot on the street and getting judged by him. He has several songs about this. Here we go. Look out. I've lived most of my life in New York City, born and raised in the promised land. One day, this man in black said, "Listen, Jack," told me I was chosen to kiss the ring on his hand.
What religion is this man from? He said, "Kindly reconsider the sins of your past." And I said, "Mister, you can kindly kiss my ass."
Thou shalt not, but I know what I want. Thou shalt not, but I know what I need. Thou shalt not.
Well, the son of a bitch must be crazy, telling me I'm gonna go down. I said, "This ain't the Inquisition. You ain't the son of God. And I sure as hell don't give a damn."
Yeah, Gene Simmons slant rhyme. He said, "You're long gone, can't you tell?" And I said, "God damn with the fucking misters." And he said, "Mister, if I'm going, I'll see you in hell, mister."
Yeah. Thou shalt not, but I know what I want. Thou shalt not, but I know what I need. Thou shalt not, yeah.
Thou shalt not, gotta live my life. Thou shalt not, any way I please. Thou shalt not.
Don't even try. You know I'd die to be free. Oh, yeah. And you wonder why you can't bring this guy to his knees.
Because I know what I want. Yes, I know what I need. Well, I know what I want. I know what I need. Gotta live my life just the way I please. Ooh, yeah.
Because I know what I want, yeah.
Thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt not, but I know what I want. Thou shalt not, thou shalt not. Oh, yes, I do. Thou shalt. It just goes on like that.
And then it ends with, "You got that right." Oh, Gene.
Yeah, you told us, Gene. Yeah, some preacher getting in your face telling you not to rock. The nerve.
Which I believe this brings us to Paralyzed.
Yes. Oh, this one is Gene trying to write about something that he never has before, mental health. But here's the thing, Gene is far too much of a narcissist to have ever been depressed in his entire life. So this song about depression that he is presenting to the world sounds like someone just kind of briefly described what being depressed is like to him, and he forgot half of it while he was looking for a pen. That's the feeling I get.
This one is also not clearly broken up. But
okay. Who cares? I'm in a trance. I got no hope. I don't stand a chance, but it's all right. Yes, it's all right. Who knows? Well, I don't care because I don't fit in anywhere, but it's all right. Yes, it is all right.
Well, I'm numb, but that's my style. Just that line right there. It's like, that's not, depression is not a style.
Gene, it's not a conscious choice you make, Gene.
I've been numb for a little while, and it's all right. Yes, it's all right. I checked out yesterday. Well, there's nothing left to say, but it's all right. Yes, it's all right.
Don't see nothing in my eyes, cause man, I've been lobotomized. It's cold inside, anesthetized, cause life has got me paralyzed. Who says I have to pay? I didn't want this anyway, but it's all right. Yes, it's all right. Who says life is good? Love thyself? Well, I never could, but it's all right. Yes, it's all right.
I lost my.
I'm here dressed in black.
I'm here dressed in black, waiting for a heart attack. But it's all right. Yes, it's all right. I try to talk. I just can't speak. The urge is strong, but my brain is weak. And it's all right. Yes, it's all right. It's not all right to be depressed, man. It's not a judgment. I'm saying, like, it does not feel all right.
Yeah. Don't see nothing in my eyes because, man, I've been lobotomized, cold inside, anesthetized, paralyzed, blah, 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 paralyzed. I love myself. Well, I never could, but it's all right. Yes, it's all right. I checked out. Yeah, it's just that for the rest of it. That's Gene trying to write about depression.
And, like, his use of the word lobotomized seems wrong.
Yeah, I get Gene went on once Twitter became a thing to tweet about how depression isn't real, and his mommy was never depressed, and she lived through the Holocaust. Like, okay, first of all, Gene, she probably fucking was depressed from the way you've described your childhood in Israel. She was probably miserable. And there's no way you can survive something like the Holocaust and not have some kind of mental unrest, Gene.
A little bit of sadness in you.
Yeah, so go fuck yourself, Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
That's it for Revenge. Revenge did very well. And
people were ready for more Kiss at that point. They're like, "Oh, they actually gave us a break."
Because that at this point, you got to keep in mind, this was when bands like Aerosmith were back together and really fucking popular again, and you had bands like that were playing that old classic rock kind of feel, like the Black Crowes and stuff like that. So.
Wait, hold on. No, is it the Black Crowes I hate? I think it's the Black Crowes.
Yeah. I think you've heard you talk about how you don't like the Black Crowes. But so they would get offers from relevant bands at the time, like new bands that were actually popular, like Alice in Chains, who went on tour with Kiss for Revenge. They couldn't help but notice that people really responded great to Alice in Chains, because Alice in Chains are awesome, and at this point Kiss is not awesome. They're fine. Like they like Revenge was better than all the other stuff they've been putting out lately, but you know, they're not. No one's got Kiss posters on their wall anymore, you know,
except for, you know, like random weirdos.
So they decided, well, we can be Alice in Chains too. So they low tuned their guitars. Paul Stanley started doing this really bad Lane Staley impression whenever he sang, and Paul doesn't have the range that Lane Staley has.
Oh god!
And it sounds horrendous. So all Paul songs are just dog shit. Gene kind of kept true to his usual self. The only thing is that he would have someone else write the riffs for him so they would sound better, and his lyrics stayed pretty much the same. But this one's called Hate.
Hate is what I am, because underneath this heart there beats the heart of a man. Interesting statement on men.
Yeah, that's the hook. You'll wear your crown when you're lying 6 feet underground. Don't you think it's odd? Man was created in the image of God.
All you martyrs and saviors go through the same door. Listen, all you butchers, saints, and sinners. We've all been here before.
As you can see, he never got rid of that religious imagery crutch from the 80s.
No, he did not.
Yes, hate is what I am, because underneath this heart, there beats the heart of a man. So you're looking for a savior, but I'm here to tell you, you got to save yourself. Like a lamb to slaughter, all you ever did was follow orders. Jesus slant rhyme, yeah!
All you martyrs and saviors go through the same door. Listen, all. Oh, it's just this again.
Yeah, that's like a.
Oh yeah, no. Wait.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And then it goes. You've all been here before. Hey, listen, all you butchers, saints, and sinners. We've all been here before. Hate. Yes, hate is what I am. Because underneath this heart, there beats the heart of a man.
Yeah.
This pretty condemning of.
Yeah.
Either men or mankind. I'm not actually sure which he's going for.
Yeah. Carnival of Souls, the final sessions, which is the name of this album. It came out in 97. Let's see. Gene would have other people write the riffs for him. So this Hate it also sounds a lot better as a song than it does reading. It's like Unholy in that way. And it's one of the 2 songs on this album that people like. The other song that people like is also a Gene song called Childhood's End, which is yet another song where Gene took the title of a book he had read and then wrote a song using that title that isn't about the actual book.
It's like you were saying earlier. We can't blame him too much because Danzig did this also.
Yep. So here we go. Childhood's End. This one.
Do we want to warn them what this one's about?
Yes. Content warning. This is about suicide. It's about a nondescript friend that Gene Simmons never had killing himself. Okay. I lived a life of illusion and you had your kicks. So what? There's nothing left to do. And you and your obsessions and your crucifix, as if what I thought mattered much to you.
I don't know what any of that means. And for you, and you were always my friend from childhood's end. It was forever and ever. Did you understand? It's childhood's end, but never. The dream is over. Oh boy.
Sunday morning in the New York Times, I read you died last night. It said you were smiling when you blew your mind, and the note you left behind said you were always my friend from childhood. It just goes like that. He spams the chorus. Oh wait, no. He does do some ad libs.
Yeah, seems like forever and ever. Yeah, you won't have to pretend. It's near the end. You won't ever be a rock and roller. Yeah, you were always my friend from childhood's end, but never. The dream is over. You were just like me. I was just like you. For eternity, I'll think of you.
And then I don't know why it has the Enter the God of Thunder under that, but that's not supposed to be there. This song is very like slow and ominous. I have heard the word hymn used to describe the tonality. It's very like very slow and said, and the chorus is good, but Gene victory laps it as he likes to do, and to make things even creepier. The last 9 or 10 trillion times he victory laps the chorus on the song, his little son is singing it with no musical accompaniment, and it's fucking creepy. It's so creepy.
That is weird.
Yeah, his son, let's see, 97.
Smiling when you blew your mind. I don't like that line.
Yeah, I don't like it either. That's also a ripoff from the Beatles. They had that line, he blew his mind out in a car.
Oh.
From Day in Life, I think.
That sounds right.
Yeah, so he didn't even think up that idea himself. He stole it from the Beatles. Okay, and that's childhood then. And next is a goofy ass little ditty called In My Head. Keep in mind they're trying to be a grunge band now. I'm obnoxious and no one's home. In my head, in my head. Cardboard boxes filled with hate. In my head, they're in my head. Nest of termites glowing red. In my head, they're in my head.
Look behind the mask, try to find a peace of mind. And you'll find, just look behind the man and lead me by the hand. What the fuck?
Faded smiles behind dark shades. In my head, in my head. Plastic icons glowing red. What? In my head, they're in my head. I experiment with myself. In my head, in my head.
And then it goes back to look behind the glass, which I attempted to make sound like it was bad grunge, and it just did not work. Yeah. It's just, it says that over and over again.
Yeah, it's not I love it loud levels of stupid, but it's pretty close.
Dear Lord.
All right, yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about, but next one's called Seduction of the Innocent.
So this is also the name of a book.
Yep.
This book.
Gene was reading lots of books at the time because he had kids. And he
had I don't even know. Here's the thing, though, is I don't even know if this is a book he would have read, because he would have been like a kid when this book came out, and it didn't stay in print very long. Seduction of the Innocent was a book by a psychiatrist who blamed comic books for teenage delinquency and homosexuality.
Gene probably did not like this book because Gene likes comics.
Yeah, no, which was a thought I had. If he had heard of this book, he would have thought of it. He would probably have thought of it in a negative way.
Yeah. And
the book started an entire investigation by the government into comic books, and it ended up shutting down horror and crime comic books for decades.
He always wears his Bible belt, the collar under his head. It's like a noose around his neck. See, we're going back to the crutch of the shut up, religious guy.
His sandaled feet don't touch the ground, ears don't hear a sound. Seduction of the innocent.
Everybody thinks there's always a reason, need a reason to cry. You kiss the hand of the man for all seasons and don't know why.
Did he like see someone kiss the Pope's hand and then just think that all religious people would do that?
Probably.
Yeah, Christians like kissing hands. Say, friend, if you had to do it all over again, would you pull the trigger aimed at his brain? What?
The padre looks well fed. Remember what the good book said. Vultures circle overhead.
Whatever gets you through the night, friends seem to clear your mind. Seduction of the innocent.
Everybody thinks there's always a reason, need a reason to cry. Blah, 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 blah. No, blah, blah, blah. Don't know why.
You kiss the hand of a man for all seasons, and I don't know why.
Say, friend, if you had to do it all over again, would you pull the trigger aimed at his brain?
What is happening?
And then he just repeats that again. And does the everybody thinks it's a reason thing. It's just such a confusing song.
Who's got a gun aimed at whose brain?
Yeah, like he makes half a point every time, so that way he can deny any accusations of being anti-religious, I guess, probably. I don't know.
Or like an even worse claim, like that he's an intellectual.
Yeah. But he followed this with another song, which is the same kind of thing called I Confess.
When I look into the mirror, just can't believe. What do I see? There's no waking from this nightmare, and you're lost in your reality. Don't know what any of that's about.
So you tell me all your secrets, and you tell me that you're innocent. There's something in your eyes I can see, and my face keeps looking back at me.
You confess you can't help yourself. This living lie that you can't go on. You're possessed. You can't fool yourself. You're the crime, and you can't go on.
Another day, another sorrow. No today and no tomorrow. Try and wash away the shame, and you smile in your picture frame.
This sounds more like depression than his depression song. You had a charmed life, but you think from grace, and you're long gone without a trace. You're all alone and wonder why, and you laugh when you want to cry.
You confess you can't help yourself. This living lie that you can't go on. You're possessed. You can't fool yourself. You're the crime, and you can't go on.
You confess you can't help yourself. Okay, it just repeats itself.
Yep.
God never spoke to me about your sin, so living in our lives will test the faith. So cut your straight lines on the mirror and dip your hands in holy water. Try and wash away the shame, because all you've got is your father's name. Repeats chorus.
See, I think Kiss misunderstood misunderstood grunge, and they just thought, oh, teenagers just like sad songs now. We'll just write a bunch of sad, heavy songs. That's what the kids like. It wasn't that. It was like people who were depressed all through the 80s, but everybody else is so happy all the damn time because it was the 80s. They finally felt validated and seen and not alone anymore, and even if they, in barring that, if they were just regular music listening public, it was new and it sounded cool. And it wasn't being done by guys wearing fucking leather leotards and face paint or whatever. It was just done by dudes like, hey, I could be in a band. Like, it was like punk. It's like people saw that as like, hey, that's just a guy. I'm a guy too. I can be in a cool band. Wow, I better apply my craft at music so I can make a super cool grunge band one or something. Like then
the other things like when I think about grunge, some of the other things that clearly connect that I don't feel like Kiss understands is I mean, grunge is meant to be kind of like raw, and like you're saying, it's kind of like punk in the sense that like they're everyman. Like there's no one in a grunge band is trying to sound like they know how to sing.
Yeah.
And that's part of the appeal.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there are exceptions to it. Lane Staley could actually sing notes, and that Chris Cornell guy. But okay, so the last song is another song where Gene writes about something that maybe, I don't know, maybe when he was younger, he maybe experienced it a little bit, like growing up in New York. It's social isolation and people thinking you're a nerd, like that kind of shit. That's what it's about.
It does give off a vibe that he may have been a nerd before he was a rock star.
Yeah, and then on top of that, he talked with an Israeli accent for a while until he completely curbed that by learning English from Walter Cronkite. That's why he talks the way he does.
Because he learned English from Walter Cronkite.
Yeah. He didn't emulate just other New Yorkers he'd hear on the street going, "Hey yo," and stuff like that. He learned English from newscasters because they talked slowly and very easy. And the reason the newscasters talk that way is so anybody in the country can understand what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So that's,
most of them are using that what's considered like a neutral dialect,
aka yeah. That's why you can't tell Gene Simmons is from New York. He has to tell you,
aka that dialect that only exists in like Columbus, Ohio, and like I think it's parts of Utah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is called I Walk Alone. I know deep inside of me there's a place, but it's not plain to see. I belong where no one else can be.
I'm searching for myself again. Here I am, all alone, and when I close my eyes and no one else can see.
I walk alone, can't you see? I don't belong, let me be. Everything I've dreamed of being is me.
I've got myself to lean on. I've got both my feet on the ground.
And you don't know me, and I don't know me. I can't see you. You can't see me. Close my eyes and leave the world behind.
That seems contradictory to the things he was saying before. I thought he was implying he did know himself. So I got no heart. I got no home. I got no somewhere I belong. And I don't know if everything is just fine.
I walk alone, can't you see? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, and of course again. Yeah, he's just yeah. I don't know.
I've got myself to lean on, got over feet on the ground.
He's just repeating shit.
It's like he doesn't write whole songs.
Yeah, and that's Grunge Kiss. But after Grunge Kiss, before this album came out, Grunge Kiss came out, they did that MTV Unplugged.
Oh yeah, you showed me a video of that.
Yeah, and they brought back Peter, Chris, and Ace for a couple songs, and people were fucking pumped for that, even though it was just a goofy little acoustic show.
Mm-hmm.
So that sparked interest. Everybody was like, around now, like the internet is kind of a thing, so forums exist. So people are like, holy fuck, what if they reunite with Peter and Ace? That would be so cool. Oh my god, I would go see that and be actually excited for it. So they get Ace and Peter back and put out Psycho Circus, the reunion album that Ace and Peter only appear on 2 songs of.
I think there's a video game loosely inspired by this album. I think I played it on the Sega Dreamcast. It's a first-person shooter starring all the Kiss characters in full Kiss makeup and whatnot.
Oh,
fighting demons and stuff.
Yeah, they went all out with the merch again because that was the thing with Ace and Peter. They failed to realize that this is also what made Ace and Peter start kind of wanting to quit the band a little bit.
Was the merch?
Yeah, because the sheer amount of merch, like the band had become a product and they didn't like that. Like Kiss was like the first band I can think of where it's like Kiss wall alarm clock, Kiss tapestry, Kiss action figures, Kiss toaster.
The They are the Garfield of rock and roll.
Yeah. Like I heard Gene say in a logo around the time Love Gun came out. That's when we decided anything that can have Kiss on it should have Kiss on it. To the point where in the 2000s they put out Kiss My Ass toilet paper.
Kiss didn't sell their souls to the devil. They sold it to capitalism, children.
Yeah. In fairness, though, Paul Stanley got super pissed at Gene for approving a toilet paper without saying anything first.
Gene, did you even think about the concept? It's toilet paper. People are literally going to be wiping their asses with us.
That's not good, Gene.
What made you think that was a good look? Just like, did it just have their logos on it, or did it have like their face?
Both. It would alternate. It would be like Kiss, and then Paul, Kiss, Gene, Kiss.
It's even funnier that it has their faces on it.
Dude, I could hop on.
It's like, hey, everybody, you ever wanted to wipe your ass with Kiss's face?
It's probably not even good toilet paper, I bet. It's probably like gas station shit.
Gene Simmons is over here going, but guys, at least half the time, it's going to be women. And they're not just wiping their asses. Gene, for the love of God, does your horniness know no bounds?
Yeah, it was not a very popular merch item, but people still bought it. I could probably hop on any e-store right now and get a pack of Kiss My Ass toilet paper from anywhere between $40 and $90.
What? That's amazing.
And I alternate between being very tempted to do it and not wanting it, because what the hell would I do with it? Like, it's just gonna sit. Like, I'm not gonna open it. My cat will just shred it.
That could be hey, that's good content right there. Yeah. Film your cat shredding.
If I can find the cheap shit, maybe
an expensive roll of
Kiss
toilet paper.
All right, so the first song Gene contributed to Psycho Circus is called Within.
Okay.
Cry with it, and this is yet another. I just want to live, man. Leave me alone and let me be. This might me, Gene Simmons. I'm 50. Cry without tears, see without sight, night without day, and every day's black as night. Which is confusing because you just said night without day. So that means it's night still.
Yeah, no, that is confusing. Fly without wings, feel without touch, touch without feel, and everywhere nothing is real. So like I feel okay, so I do feel like the song is deliberately being contradictory for some reason.
I want to see from within. I want to be where I've been. I want a truth, not a lie. I want to live before I die, not before, for.
And I don't know if it's a typo, but it doesn't say before I die. It just says
for
I want to live for die.
Yeah, it's got to be a typo. I hope it's a typo.
Well, Google can't help us solve that. Life without death, world without end, sleep without fear, and nothing is quite what it seems.
I want something more than you'll know. Follow myself and go where you can never go. And I see through my eyes are closed. I see though my eyes are closed. Sorry, that makes slightly more sense, but not really.
Inside you without your blessing. Oh, what? Inside you without your blessing. Inside me is me confessing. Outside you is outside me, and inside there is no guarantee. No, that's a gross line.
And then he just victory laps that the chorus again, and that's the song. That's within the on what is supposed to be a fun rock and roll record with our fun rock and roll pals Ace and Peter back in the fold. This is what we put out. Okay, next we kind of get back to the point though. It's called We Are One, and it's lip service to the fans. Okay? Because keep in mind, this is the most money. They made more money off of this reunion than they had in over a decade. So they're pumped about it. And they're writing the song, say thanks. You are not alone. And how long can you run? It's much too late if you don't know what you've got till it's gone. Yeah, Gene Simmons slang rhyme. Once upon a time, you were a child, but that was yesterday. Believe that magic in your heart would never fade away.
But hold your head up high and let your spirits fly. Keep hope alive, yes, deep inside, and your dreams will never die.
We are one. Everywhere I go, everyone I see, and I see my face looking back at me. Get it? Because fans who paint their face like Gene sometimes, and that probably didn't do wonders for his narcissism. And he'd missed that. He hadn't felt that in 20 years, damn near. So everything I know is true. Every one of us is inside of you. But gotta be a better way to word that, Gene. We are one. We are one.
Oh, take a breath, close your eyes. You're on the road again. And then you realize you've brought you back to life again. Sometimes some things never change, but if you fantasize, you'll feel it deep inside, and then you'll realize.
When you feel it coming, when you hear the sound, you'll always laugh when you want to cry, and then you'll know it deep inside. We are one. And he victory laps that for quite a bit, I think.
Yeah.
And okay, and that's and then no, not the final. There's two left. Next is You Wanted the Best. Now, this is a song that Gene wrote with the idea that they would open every show with it for this reunion tour. It's quoting the intro that happens before every Kiss show, like, all right, name of the city. You wanted the best and you got it. The hottest band in the land, Kiss. So that's what this is quoting. All right, yeah. Hey, make up or break up, because we've seen better days. Yeah, they'll have to drag you kicking and screaming off the stage. Listen, don't do me favors. Don't show your face. Don't tell me not to play, because it's not your place.
The fans wanted us to play. We hear and we obey.
Yeah, you got it. And you got the best. All right, yeah.
Don't give me glances. Don't give me lies. Well, then, don't give me sweet talk, Pete. Just testify.
I forgot to mention every member of the band trades off lines in this song.
Hey, you live in fairy tales. You're just a fallen star. Right? Well, who died and made you king? Just who do you think you are?
Everything's gotten out of hand, but your wish is our command. Your wish is our command, and you got the best. You got the best. Yeah.
Everything's gotten way out of hand, but your wish is our command. We hear and we obey. Yeah. And you got the best. You got it. That's you. I'm sorry. That's right.
The funny thing is, fans have been screaming for them to bring back Ace and Peter since Lick It Up.
That's not surprising. Oh, man. You know what? That is actually, it's funny you mentioned that, because actually him tweeting, someone tweeted at him back when it was called Twitter, tweeted at him about how when they got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, how everyone would have been psyched if, I forget who wasn't there, but I'm pretty sure it was probably Ace and Pete.
Yeah.
How everyone would have been psyched for them to be there. And like Gene Simmons, like basically tweeted back, be like, "You don't know what the fans want." It's like,
yes, I do. I'm a fan.
It's like, yeah, no, Gene was a super big douche about it and like defended it. Like whoever, I forget who was missing. I assume it was them.
It's Ace and Peter, yeah.
But here we go to Journey of 1,000 Years, unless I'm out of order.
Yeah, that's it. This is the last one on Psycho Circus. And this song is about nothing. It's about nothing.
I know just where you come from. where all your yesterdays are gone. And now you're done, but you've only just begun. It's time you opened up the door.
And now it's all very clear, the journey of 1,000 years.
Can you feel it coming? Can you hear the sound? Can you feel it coming? Or is it just the roar of the crowd? Can you feel it coming? Can you hear it? Or is it the roar of the crowd?
Did you sleep without dreams? Did you fly without wings? Did you touch without feet? Where nothing is feel, where nothing is real? Did you feel it coming? Did you hear it, or was it the roar of the crowd? That's the song.
Why is it called Journey of 1,000 Years?
I don't know.
Does it just have super long solos?
Probably.
Like what?
Yeah, I couldn't listen to the whole thing.
I mean, actually, it is a lyric of it. The Journey of 1,000 Years. And now it's all very clear. Lies. Lies, gentlemen. This song is not clear. You see, when you write bullshit like this, it's what makes people think you're putting stupid magic spells in your songs. That's what makes people think that.
All right, that is Psycho Circus. They did nothing for quite a while, just greatest hits era. You know, they go on tour, but not for anything, just to do it. Mm-hmm. They put out the Kissology DVD sets and all that, and Gene did his fucking reality show. Paul did a Shakespeare performance in Canada. Yeah, there's a Canadian Shakespeare festival, and Paul got to be something. I don't remember what. And then he got to be Phantom of the Opera. Paul did theater during their break. You know, he had a good time.
I mean, honestly, good for him. You know, that actually makes
and I found
more sense than.
And I found some reviews. Apparently, he was pretty good. Like, he wasn't like Oscar quality, but considering he's just a goofy ass rock star from Kiss, like, he did pretty good.
I mean, honestly, they would probably transition to doing theater better than they would for movies.
Yeah.
If you really think about like what it is that they're known for and where their skill sets are going to cross over.
Mm-hmm. But eventually they decided, we got to make more Kiss music because of Gene's dumb reality show, Reigniting Interest. So they put out a record in 2009 called Sonic Boom. And this album was not in my radar because I was balls deep into coke addiction at the time.
See, and that's why he's anonymous, people.
Yeah.
That's what allows us to get raw and real about the mistakes of our past.
Yeah, I was way too busy doing blow to want to listen to a 2009 Kiss album.
Gato's cleaned up his life, though.
Yes, I haven't touched coke in 15 years.
Yes.
And then been off booze for coming up on 6 years. Wow.
Cool. And the thing that helped Gato get off the cocaine was improv comedy.
Yep. Crazy how it turns out. Considering the rate of cocaine abuse among improv comedians back in the day.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Okay, but Sonic Boom. All right. Now, it's just a meh. The album has very meh reviews from people. The first thing he contributed was Russian Roulette, which is yet another, and they have the face paint back on. They kept the paint from the reunion because now they are old.
Checks out.
Gene is 60 or 61 years old when this album was put out. So and he opens, of course, as what we would all want to hear from a 60 or 61-year-old man, with another song where Gene insists that all women secretly want to give him the pussy. And it's nothing new for Gene, but Paul had to help him write it. Paul has to write his credit on this song. Okay. I don't know if it's just the riff or if he's like, Gene, come on.
Some ladies love me, some ladies don't. But I know what you're gonna do even when you say you won't. It just derails immediately.
I believe with this album they were trying to recapture the 70s again. Even though could not be farther from where they were in the 70s. I know you want me. You got desire. Out of the frying pan into the... God damn it, Gene, using his fucking trite colloquialisms to fill out lyrics. And that's not even the first time he did that. I'm almost positive that's a line in Burn Bitch Burn and like 3 other songs.
Probably. Drawn to the flame, your hands are tied. You want to take me, baby, all up inside. That's
gross.
That's pretty blatant.
Gene, you're in your 60s and you are almost gonna marry your wife soon. And this is what you want to sing about. All right. You feel the hunger.
Wait, when did he make his sex video? Was that around
the sex video is from like the mid 2000s. At some point, it just didn't get released. It just didn't get leaked for a while.
Okay.
And that was when Gene's wife was starting to make him like, hey, fucking quit with the rock star shit. You're 60.
Makes sense.
Okay. All right. You feel the hunger, but it's much too much. You can look, baby, but you can't touch, just can't touch.
Because I'm married now. Or almost married now. This is Russian roulette. One pull of the trigger is all you're gonna get. The deck is loaded. When I like what I see, you're gonna lose it all eventually. I'm sorry, one pull of the trigger, Gene? Really? That's all it takes? You're gonna, damn, you are Mr. Speed.
Yeah, there you go, Mr. Speed. Now you're old too. All right,
Mr. Speed. You got me when you want me. Go on, take a bite. Open up, let our backbone slip. Such a pretty sight. What does that mean?
I think he means like rocking your hips back and forth. I don't know. You try to talk, but you just can't speak. Your pulse is strong, but your knees are weak.
Did you drug this person, Gene? What is happening? You feel the hunger, but it's much too much. You can look, baby, but you just can't touch. Gene, you're giving really mixed signals.
This is really blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's just he does the chorus and the ahs again. It's a really dumb song. So stupid. So bad.
You feel the hunger and 8 minutes. Russian roulette. One pull the trigger. You're going to lose. Yeah, no. Gene, that's not good. Here, okay, we had to go back to this website again.
Okay, now next one. This is when I stopped taking notes on the songs and just wrote down the titles. Yes, I know. Parentheses. Nobody's perfect.
Which is a terrible name for a song.
Yes, especially a Kiss song.
Yeah, I'm gonna strike while the iron's hot tonight. You got something want to talk about? Well, I've got something you can't live without. Here comes your knight in shining armor again, and that's me, baby.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I'm just like all the rest, and you know. Yes, I know. I'll never pass that test. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I'm just like all the... Look, it is like the 70s. He's bringing back his old crutches. That's
okay. No, nobody's perfect. Maybe I come awfully close. No, nobody's perfect. Maybe it's time you take off your clothes. Take them off, baby. I mean, babe.
Flip a coin. Is it heads or tails tonight? You can't bring this boy to his knee. Gene, you're 61 years old. I guess I'm guilty, baby, if you please. If I'm going down in flames, baby, I'm going down in style. Oh, yeah. Guitar solo.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know. You hope we're not all the same. And you know, yes, I know. I'm just playing the game. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I'm just like all the rest.
And then the nobody's perfect, maybe. I come awfully close. No, nobody's perfect. Come on, baby, take off your clothes, mama. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then...
Yes, I know. You've got something. Want to get off your chest? Yes, I know. Now, baby, don't let this ruin your head. Yes, I know. Well, I know it's the truth, but
No, nobody's perfect. No, not me. Maybe I come awfully close. No, nobody's perfect. Yeah, no, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Oh, baby, please. So stupid. So
unbelievably dumb.
Okay, and the final one for Sonic Boom that Gene contributed, Hot and Cold.
And here we had to go to a completely different third website that has ads that better not fucking annoy me. Oh, we could actually play the song in here, except we won't.
Yeah,
because
Gene Simmons will sue.
Yes, because
or wait, no, he can't sue anymore. They sold it.
Oh, you're right. Now we're still not going to play.
Yeah, they're probably going to sue though. I mean, they just got it. You know, they're not going to let us use it.
Yeah, no. Gene will be like, "What do you mean you're letting people on YouTube and Spotify just use this music?" No, okay, let's. Oh yeah, look out! Oh yeah.
Hey, what's your name? Yeah, we're both thinking the same thing. Well, now let the games begin. Let me introduce you to pleasure. I will seduce you my treasure. You know you'll ask me for more and more, but honey, don't you know just what you got in store?
Well, if it's too hot, you're too cold. If it's too loud, you're too old. Baby, let go of what you can't hold. Baby, you're too hot and cold.
Yeah, he's writing a song for this aging fan base. Like, we can still rock. What color is my heart? Can it be torn apart? Don't turn your back on me, because baby, can't you guess by now that you're going to be He's repeating himself. That's a line from fucking Dr. Love. What the fuck?
Chorus. And then it goes to the bridge. Baby, you're cold. Ow, dig this. Yeah, yeah. I've got the power. Any hour, baby, feel my tower of power.
Ouch. Well, if it's too hot, he just does that over and over again. But if it's too hot, it's too cold, you're too old if you don't
make up your mind. Too hot, yeah. Too hot, too cold, hot look. Yep.
And that's all Gene contributed to the Sonic Boom, truly recapturing the spirit of their best output. Fucking blow me, Gene Paul. Don't say that ever about albums. This could be like the stuff you guys like. It never is. Anytime a band says that, it's a lie. Okay.
The many lies of Gene Simmons.
Okay, and then nothing for a while, and then we did this cash grab album called Monster, and this is the last album Kiss has ever put out, aside from some compilations and some odds and ends they found in storage, and like the Wicked Lester album and all that shit. Okay, this album Monster came out in 2012. They went on tour with Motley Crue for this record, and I actually saw them on that tour with a mutual friend of ours, and did not think it was possible, but the Kiss set got real sad after a while, because it's like Paul Stanley's voice was cooked, like sounded bad. He would rally for some of the bigger ones like Love Gun and stuff like that, and it would sound fine, but he was croaking and wheezing through a lot of it. Gene sounded fine, I don't know, but this is when I realized like how fucking defensive Kiss fans can be, because on the way home, it was me, our mutual friend, and our mutual friend's parents who were hardcore, diehard Kiss fans. They met at a Kiss show, I think.
Oh no.
So the Kiss is like everything to them. And they asked me, "Hey John, well, who'd you like tonight?" I was like, I liked Motley. You know, I mean, it wasn't anything I hadn't seen before, but they were a little more, I'd say a little more fun. And they were like, "What? You didn't like Kiss? But they're the hottest band in the land. They used to play for." Then they just proceeded to describe like how badass their shows used to be in the late 70s. And I was like, yeah, but it wasn't that though. They were old. Like, they looked tired. Like, Paul Stanley had to take a lot of breaks. And this wasn't even the final tour they did. They just did their farewell tour. Like, for serious, for real, for true, we're done forever, guys. tour that just wrapped up, and it is 2024. So it's another 12 years of Paul not sounding good.
Damn.
Okay, so Monster, it's considered just like Sonic Boom before it. It's considered fine. But I've noticed the reviews for this one is a little better, probably because they weren't claiming it was going to be like the 70s again. Okay, but Gene's first contribution to Monster is Back to the Stone Age. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, all the songs on this record are really fucking stupid and not good. Okay. Yeah, because it's a Gene song. We have to open with "yeah" all the time, so people know it's Gene singing. He has to go, "Oh yeah," like do that Kool-Aid Man bullshit he's been doing since the 70s. In the beginning, there was a darkness and there was light. At the dawn of creation, there was fear in the dead of night. There was thunder, there was flame. The whole wide world is driving. Look, see the little tip of the hat to the 70s. They're driving me insane.
But honestly, that line doesn't even fit with the rest of what he was talking about.
It didn't fit with the rest of what he was talking about in any of the songs in the 70s that he used it with either. It's Gene Simmons for you.
I guess you're right. Don't want to run. I'm sorry. Did that wrong. Don't want to run. Don't want to hide. I keep the fire burning deep inside. Howl at the moon. I pray to the sun. I get a one-way ticket to kingdom come.
I'm going back to the Stone Age. I'm going back where I belong. I'm going back to the Stone Age, back where I come from. So I think this song is like, yeah, I'm old, but I'm cool. This is like the song equivalent of those shirts that say, yeah, I may be old, but I got to see the coolest bands or whatever. Like, it's like that shit.
He's boomering out on us.
Yeah, this is...
Even though I think he's older than a boomer.
He was born in 48 or 49. I don't remember which.
Is that technically the silent generation?
I don't know.
Where were we?
Telling the world.
Telling the world I'm going back where I belong, to a place where the sky is clear, the wind is strong.
Climb the mountains, cross the seas, clear my soul, I want to be free. Sit on the throne, let him kiss the ring, which is now an okay thing to do because Gene is making you kiss the ring. Because I'm a Stone Age man, yeah.
Things that Stone Age men didn't probably have. Thrones, rings, kings.
And then it's just, calling himself the king, and he's going back to the Stone Age again.
Back to the Stone Age. Like,
and it ends with him saying bye-bye to us. Thank bye, Gene. But this isn't, which is weird because he's got 3 more songs in this
Mm-hmm. Back to the Stone Age, everybody. Where
all right.
Belongs.
And now, using the tried and true Gene Simmons crutch of using trite expressions as song titles, Eat Your Heart Out.
Eat your heart out, baby. Won't you get me something sweet? Eat your heart out, baby. Yeah. A hot mess is just what I need. Yeah.
Yeah, give me a kiss, I'll bite your lip. Come on, baby, let your backbone slip. Again with the backbone slip. You've got something, the girl that gets me jumping. I got something want to talk about. I ain't lying, there's no denying. There ain't no doubt about that.
Eat your heart out, baby. Oh, won't you get me something sweet? Eat your heart out, baby. Yeah. A hot mess is just what I need.
You got... Yeah, this is... It's too stupid for words. This album was such a shameless cash grab. It did not do well. Okay. I feel like Gene just wrote the chorus and then had to just blur out some verses, which is one thing when someone like Kurt Cobain does it, but Gene Simmons, no. You got big trouble crawling up your spine, yeah. If you want double trouble, stop wasting time, yeah. Sparks fly, my blood runs high. I want to show you what it's all about. Grease lightning at my feet. I know I feel the heat.
You're my pleasure. You're my pain. I'm coming back again.
It feels right. It feels good. I hope that's a typo. You give me pleasure like a big girl should.
Back to the.
Does that mean adult or large?
Not sure. Oh yeah, ooh.
I want to eat your heart out, baby. And then he just victory laps the fucking chorus and does yes and oh yes and ooh yes and all that Gene Simmons bullshit. Okay. The devil is me. Just in case you forgot, he's the demon in the band, guys. Just in case you forgot, that fucking paint he's been wearing for longer than a lot of people have been alive. He's the demon. I ran away from temptation. I prayed for salvation, yeah. I screamed at God. Save me from my own damnation, yeah. Back with the fucking religious crutch from them. Jesus Christ, dude, come on. My eyes were cold and blinded. I held the page I could not read. Drew up my blood inside. What? I woke up in a sweat and heard the Lord's decree.
The devil is me. The devil is me. I fought myself to be set free, 'cause the devil is me. Yeah.
I lived in confusion, choked on my past illusions. I sinned 1,000 times and drank the wine. No, you didn't, Gene. You talk about all the time how you don't drink. While screaming out for absolution, yeah. I stood on a mountain broken. I woke up in a sweat and heard the Lord's decree. Fuck rhyming, yeah.
Take a look at yourself and tell me what you see. The devil is me.
My eyes were cold and blinded. I had the page I could not read. It drew up the blood. Oh, okay, yeah, it's just victory lapping now.
Yeah, the devil is me. The devil is me. I fought myself to be set free, 'cause the devil is me. What does any of that mean?
I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of weird, like, hey guys, wife actually good. Maybe that's what that is. This is when that, like, he started getting help. Okay.
Gene Simmons suddenly realizing, oh, I've really been destructive to people around me for a long time.
Yeah. And now we have finally made it.
To the final Gene Simmons song?
That he wrote for Kiss, yes. He also has his horrible solo record that's called Asshole, but we're not going to talk about that one because it's just this kind of shit, but no Kiss. Okay, so it's called Take Me Down Below, and I can't believe we finally made it. I saw her standing there across the room, a glass of wine and some sweet. You just ripped that off from Bob Seger. What the fuck? Of all the people to rip off, boring ass Bob Seger. Next thing I knew, she was standing right next to me. Oh yeah, I told her that I had a submarine. She said, I know exactly what you mean.
Good for her.
I told told her that my ship was ready to ride. She touched my heart when she touched my thigh.
The submarine is definitely his dick. She said, take me down below. It doesn't matter where we go. Yeah, I understand. Lead me by the hand. Won't you take me down below? Yeah.
I took an elevator late one night. This lady by my side looked like she might. The doors were closing. When I asked her to take a ride with me, come here, baby. She took my finger. Here's a button to press. I raised my thang. He wrote thang. 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 And she dropped her dress. I'll take you down. I'll take you on a cruise you'll never forget. She said, we better move because I'm already wet. Good.
She said, take me down below. Yeah, it doesn't. I'll go. That's just victory lap in the chorus. I took a flight at night from east to west. I asked the hostess for my flying test. She threw the covers and we started to rock. She whispered, you can take me bottom or top. Yeah.
then come on, and then they do the chorus again. And that's it. It's the last thing that Gene Simmons ever wrote for Kiss.
You know, this song feels like it undermines any apologia from the previous song.
Yes, exactly. But at the same time, maybe he's like, I need to give the fans one last song about me getting pussy. It's important.
It's what the fans want, everybody. I'm only a one pussy man now. But back in my day, I set a precedent that needs to at least be respected of me being a total man slut.
I am Mr. Speed. Man, wow. Yeah, we made it.
Made it.
That's it, everybody. We have fully discussed Gene Simmons, the artist, now. And I feel like we are all forever changed.
Well, the thing I now know is, so would you say that Kiss, now we've only been talking about Gene's writing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a whole half of this that I'm missing out on. But I do want to ask, would I be right in thinking that they peaked in the 70s?
Yes, you would be correct. They'd get a hit every now and then after that. But yeah, the 70s was absolutely the best it ever was for them.
Like, I have not recognized any music since we left the 70s when it comes to Kiss. And I'm noticing that. I mean, I've probably heard some of those ones from the 80s, but yeah. Like the ones
you probably at least heard Lick It Up.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I have heard Lick It Up. Yeah. But like also like it feels like also most of the music that comes to my mind is not the songs written by Gene.
Yeah, it's Paul songs, yeah.
Like
Love Gun, Paul wrote that. Detroit Rock City, Paul wrote that.
Yeah. Made for Loving You,
Paul wrote that.
Who wrote I Want to Rock and Roll?
Paul and Gene wrote that.
Oh, they wrote that one together?
Yeah.
Okay. Still, Paulson.
Yeah, Paul's probably the one that kept it being about. And then she wanted to see Gene Simmons' penis all right. And that were in day 2.
Yeah, no, probably not. I mean, Gene, god damn it. But like, yeah, no, like Gene is like the Steve Jobs of this situation.
Yeah, the thing that saved him was the fucking pen, the gimmicks. Like he had the coolest looking gimmicks to a lot of people. I've always been more of an Ace Frehley guy myself, but I can see the appeal. You're spitting blood and breathing fire and doing that community theater production of Peter Pan flying up to a scaffold bullshit. Like people like that.
No, I mean it makes sense. But like, so like that also like implies that like Kiss didn't just peak in the 70s. Gene peaked in the 70s.
Yeah, because Paul Stanley, like even though he put out a fair amount of meh to not good songs too occasionally, but at least he dabbled in different styles. Like Paul could write ballads. Paul could write songs about things that weren't pussy. Paul was actually a musician who could structure things well.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, and then old Gene just bumbling through with his pussy and fuck you, Cher songs.
Yeah, I mean, I also have to say, like, the shadow that Cher like throws over his 80s music,
it's insane.
Yeah, no, it's wild. Yeah. Like he wrote so much music about her breaking up with him. None of it great.
None of it. Yeah, he was like
I don't know. Like, were any of those songs good? I don't know if they got.
Some people like that stuff. I don't know why, but some people love that, like "Burn Bitch Burn," fucking
"Dance on Your Face,"
dance it all over your face. Yeah, they love stuff like that.
That song is terrible.
It is terrible.
"Dance All Over Your Face" is trash. Everybody, don't fall for it.
Yeah, it's just...
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. People just like when you think of Kiss, you know, you think about the guy sticking his tongue out. That's Gene. Like he's the face of the band, even if he's the least talented member in a lot of ways.
What would you say are Gene's best songs?
In my personal opinion, let's see, Watching You, She, All the Way. That golly, quit nagging me, lady song. I like that one. Yeah, like his very early 70s stuff is really good. Like just when he was capable of writing songs about things that weren't groupie pussy.
Yeah. I kind of like that song. Well, I've never actually heard it. I've only read the lyrics, but I kind of enjoyed that Time Traveler song.
Oh, 100,000 Years.
Even though
that was probably mainly a Paul thing.
Yeah,
Gene probably thought of the idea, though. That does seem like a thing Gene would think of. What if the time traveler came back and he just wanted sex?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I guess we could maybe throw that out.
Oh, Gene Simmons.
Yeah. I'm like I said, that guys, there are Gene songs that I like. You know, I like Watching You. I like She. I like.
I'm trying to remember these songs, but are those mostly from the 70s?
Yes. Watching You's the one about the peeping Tom that gets caught.
Oh yeah.
And then She was about the stripper lady.
Oh right, yeah, the one where it's kind of empowering, but you're not really sure how to read his intentions.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't dislike Gene. He's pretty good at bass. Every now and again, I'll hear Gene Simmons' bass line and go, "Wow, that's pretty cool." But you know, his lyrics suck a raging bag of dicks, dude. I'm
No, yeah, some of these songs are bad.
Like and Gene fans are quick to be like, "Oh, who cares, man? It's a rock and roll song. It doesn't matter. Like it's just supposed to be fun and cool."
Like, and it's like on a technical level. Like I'm not even a very technical person when it comes to music, but like he rhymes only when he wants to, and sometimes like not even in the right places. Where like he'll have lines that rhyme in the middle, but not at the end.
Like his meter is all over the place.
Yeah. It's nuts.
And that's why we have stuff like something wanna talk about and something wanna get off your chest, because he fucking sucks at making meter. For a bassist, he sure does have shit rhythm. But yeah, that's Gene Simmons' creative output. And everybody.
Then I'm a very when it comes to songs, I'm very lyric oriented. So like I like it when songs tell stories, and like
that's why, yeah, me too. That's why I like Paul songs better usually.
Gene just does this thing that drives me insane. Like literally just makes me want to reach out and slap him in the face. Where like he'll just do the first scene or like the trailer of a story, and then just write out the chorus like he told a story. It's like, no, you didn't. You didn't tell a story, Gene. You started a story and then you stopped.
So you can spam the chorus.
Nothing happened, Gene. You didn't get to the things. You gave us a flavor of story, but there was no story.
Yeah, and he says like, "Oh, Paul McCartney has always been my biggest inspiration." Paul McCartney knows how to write, Gene. How come you didn't take that from him? You just got the poppy sing-along chorus equals good part from him. You didn't get anything else.
Yeah. Ah. Just it almost makes me angry that he would compare himself to the Beatles.
Yeah.
And I'm not even a big Beatles person. I just like their later stuff when they started taking drugs. But my God damn it, Gene. They were talented though. I'm not questioning their talent.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's Gene Simmons' creative output.
But I had a lot of fun doing this. If you ever think of anyone else whose lyrics you'd like to roast, feel free to let me know.
I will do.
In fact, I might change the title of all these episodes on YouTube to "Roasting the Lyrics" of Gene Simmons to see if that gets more attention.
Yeah, that will get more attention. Get all the Gene fans to come out of the woodwork.
Yeah. No.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
wherever you are taking this in. If you're on YouTube, click like and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment. Ding that bell to make sure that YouTube just doesn't randomly decide you don't need to know when my videos come out. And if you're on Spotify, you can follow it there, or look, or it's also available on on other podcast platforms as well. You can email the show at rubenuncut@gmail.com. All right. Any final thoughts?
Thank you for joining us in this long, epic rock and roll party of Gene Simmons lyrics.
Indeed. All right. So since this was Kiss, I feel obligated to tell you to rock and roll and party all of the time, wherever, whoever you are.